You know, it's bringing to my attention that the vast majority of the population of the millennials, or hell, anyone at this point, because I'm looking at it and on all ages, y'all stuck in your lower self. Y'all are comfortable being at your lowest. Some of y'all ain't got no houses. Some of y'all ain't got no car. Some of y'all ain't got no job. And you spend your day mooching off everybody, mooching off your parents, mooching off your friends. And that's how you survive. Mooching off people. You are Hall of Fame badge in taking resources from people. Yeah, I use the 2K term. Yeah, I did. Shout out to So. You got the Hall of Fame. I want to grab whatever I can and resources from whoever I can badge. And you rolling around in life comfortable that way. The next, like, man, I know people right now that's homeless. And I understand, you homeless, and that's a touchy topic. But I'm sitting here looking at their life like, you could do this, this, and this, and this, and you could be on out of there. You go get you a job, because getting a job ain't hard. You got a little place to stay because you mooching off so and so over here, and you can save up your little money, get you a place or a hotel room or something, and you can get to going on, get your own life. And just for me saying that to certain people, they go out one ear and out the other because they comfortable being homeless, because they're comfortable mooching off people, and they don't see it. They in a trance. Man, why can't I keep no friends? Everybody fake. Blah 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 blah. Well, you're in the vibration of take. You in take mode. Hall of Fame takeover badge mode, man. You got to look at it from another perspective to get out of that. Would you want a friend to be around you that's all they need? I mean, you can't be a friend to them. They just always got their hand out. It comes to a point where the person that's giving you the money gonna be looking at you like you using them. In a sense, you are, because you ain't doing nothing for yourself. So you're a user. You became a Hall of Fame user. Welcome to the Hall of Fame inductable hall, because you don't want to change yourself. You want to stay in a homeless state. And this is how you know that they want to stay homeless. You start talking to them about anything else besides what they doing, and they got all these little, I call them home runs, that knock their butt right back in that damn bubble they in. They can't get out. The bubble too thick. The paradigm is locked in, and they always got a story that goes with the paradigm. There are a lot of friends like that. There are a lot of people that's out here like that. They rather beg for money than to take their social security card and go get a job. I know these jobs ain't worth the money. We had a whole, you know, topic on that, but is it worth it to just be sitting out on the street begging for everybody, saying the same thing? Hey, everybody fake this. It ain't that we fake. It's that we seeing that our friendship with you is always a give, and never a take, or an equal thing. I'm always giving to you. You always need something. Every time you call and you need something. You got to understand how other people feel about that on the other end of the spectrum. If I know that if I see the pattern in you, you always need something. And I don't see you doing nothing for yourself. It's just you always calling up everybody every day. Oh, let's see what I can get out of blah, blah, blah. Come on, man. That's a terrible life. Are you going to live another 5 years doing that? And some of y'all deteriorating inside. Your body, your soul is telling you to do better. And you not listening, and it's starting to deteriorate your face. The soul wants to expand itself. The soul wants to express itself. You're not expanding and expressing it at all. You're doing stagnation. Stagnation can kill you. You're either growing or you dying in this life. There is no in between game. Because really, if that's the case, then stagnation will be the middle result. But stagnation is not the reality. The reality is grow or die. So really, when I say that you stagnant, I'm saying that you're dying. You got to get out of your head and get in the present moment and make things work for you. You owe it to yourself. You cannot get complacent. Getting complacent and staying complacent causes death. You'll start seeing it in your face. You'll start seeing it in your face because your soul, your mind is trying to expand and you're stopping yourself from expanding. That's not good. Why is it when think about it? Why is it when you start like in high school for the dudes, you start playing basketball or football or tennis or whatever you're doing? Do you think you stay at the consistent pace? No, your mind wants to expand. If you shoot the ball, if you shoot the ball good, you want to shoot it better than you're doing yesterday. If you're starting to dunk, you want to learn how to dunk more efficient, more faster, running down the speed and development. We're on this earth to develop and create, developing and creating. If you're not developing and creating, being homeless and choosing to be homeless and taking from other people's resources and get mad at them when they get tired of you taking from them. You're the problem. Look in the mirror. So we on this earth to develop and expand and create. And here you are, sitting on the street, knowing you could do better than what you're doing because you got a whole marvelous brain that can create anything. And you rather be stagnant and put up a sign and say, help me. Now, some people need it. They had the circumstances, but I'm getting to the point where our brain is so powerful, you don't have time to sit down right there and hold up them signs. That's a paradigm. You accepted that. You can turn around tomorrow and get a job and start going in a different direction of being, efficient with yourself. But you decided, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let 10, 20 years go by with this sign. I know somebody at my old job, an old man. He's still up there with his sign 20 years later. I was working at that job when I was 17. When I was 7 years old, he had that sign up. That dude was like at least 40 years old when I was 7. Now he about 60. He's still in the same spot with that sign. You made a whole 20-year career holding up a sign. You telling me in 20 years you couldn't think of nothing else to do? You telling me in 20 years your brain said, let's stop growing and stay right here. So the moral of this story is I'm not trying to pick on homeless people or nothing. No, I'm not trying to do that. But you got to think your way out of that. That goes for the ones that's been homeless for years or the ones that's homeless and they can change something about it tomorrow. Get out of that mindset. Get out of your head. Get in the present moment. Figure out what you need to do and go ahead. Well, I'm going to go more over this, but I'm going to catch up with y'all later.